Welcome at Max Guitar Store. We want to talk today about the 65 amps, in this case the Lil Elvis combo. It's, if you take a look at it, it looks like a very tiny, insignificant amp, but it's not only does it look cool, but it sounds so much bigger than it looks, so you will hear. It's a very straightforward two-channel amp, or actually it's a one-channel amp with a overdrive function. If you open this amp up, you will see that it's very well built. So it's totally hand-wired, and it's not hand-wired like, for instance, Vox says their amps are hand-wired, because they're actually not hand-wired. But this one is made out of the best components, and it's built like a truck. So I'll give you a rundown of the controls. Of course, this is the input, makes sense. Then this is the gain. As I said, it's a one-channel amp with an overdrive function. So this is gain both for clean and of course for overdrive. This is your tone knob, which will vary very much from jazzy to very bright. And then above it you have the smooth knob, which makes the sound a little bit more introvert or extrovert depending on what your preference is. This is the notorious bump switch. The bump switch is actually the overdrive function that we speak about. So it's a one-channel amp. If you turn this on and you use more gain, you'll have more overdrive. It's very simple. Of course, you can switch this with a foot switch, and it makes your sound vary from very clean and full to overdrive sound. Then this is together this pair makes up for the tremolo. Intensity and speed speaks for itself. And this is the master volume for standby, LED and on-off. So there is nothing on this amp which shouldn't be there. It's very straightforward, and the best thing about it, it sounds great. So this is the straightforward clean sound. So maybe it doesn't translate well through the video, but it's really full sound. Of course, the control knob, the tone control, can vary from either jazzy, so very introvert, to more extrovert and more clear. It's a very, very nice sound. So if you turn back the volume a little bit and you go to the bump on switch, you switch it on, we'll turn down the master a little bit. You still have the same tone, so it's not actually a very much different sound, but you will hear that it's a little bit more crunchy. Of course, the treble pickup. This is the bass pickup. Again, if you add a little bit more gain, turn down the volume of the master, you get more of a real overdrive sound. It still has this vintage feel. It's never a very modern sound. But again, most people like me, we're over 40. We like this. And again, if you turn back to a little bit more clean sound, turn off the bump, and use the tremolo. Unbeatable sound. As I said, this is the 65 Lil Elvis. It's a very compact amp, and what is an important thing to know, that it's only 12 watts. It's a EL84 based amp, so it's very voxy, but still has a lot more headroom, and it's a lot fuller than any Vox you find on the market today. The 12 watts will suggest to a lot of people that it's not loud enough to do anything. But if you test this amp, you'll find that it's good either in home situations, in practice situation, or live, and it will cut right through the mix. So if you come by and test this, you'll be amazed because it's one of the best small amps that we have.